Guys, welcome back to PlayStation Underground. You got Kristen, Tim, and Sid here. We are playing Devil May Cry 5, checking out the character V. We're on a PS4 Pro right now. V is a brand new character to this illustrious series, and so I'm super excited to dive into some of his gameplay, see what his familiars are like, see how his fighting tactics look in comparison to Nero and Dante. We'll play a little bit with Dante a little bit later, but for now, Tim, you're driving. Tell us a little bit about V.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've been excited to check him out for forever, I feel like, since he was first announced as being in the game. So I'm going to cut right into combat here. The big thing with V is that he has these familiars. So you got Griffin here, which is this, lightning shooting bird,
Nice.
of course, and Shadow, who is the kitty cat here, or Shadow in the form of a kitty cat, that are going to help me out through battle. And each of the three different playable characters have a different style to them. And in the case of V here, obviously he's got the animal familiars, but also he's got this cane. You have to swoop in here to finish them off and kind of deliver the coup de grace. And if I do it quickly enough, usually it gives me a little bit of a rank in my style. But
Apocalyptic.
I'm all about that cane.
it's a cool look. Have you considered trying one?
I've actually considered it. I have considered a cane, like a nice hardwood cane.
Oh man.
Well,
I don't use it for stabbing
people
in the stomach, but I mean, yeah, it's just something classy about it, and that is a big part of this series. I've been a huge fan of Devil May Cry ever since the original, way back on the original PS2, and it's just such a style to it. It's always had that really refined sense of style.
What is this?
Up to and including surfing on the Shadow of Shadow.
Totally, just one more crazy detail here in Devil May Cry.
I love it. To your point, Sid, these games are so stylish. All of the fight moves are just like super kinetic.
I'm digging those tattoos too. What's the story with those?
Yeah, well, so those are the actual familiars themselves, like living on his on his skin.
So you'll notice when we were just walking around before, he's like fully tatted up. And then when Griffin and Shadow are fighting with him, and then later when his third familiar pops out, he becomes entirely tattoo-less because they basically live on his skin.
Save me.
Civilian registered as subject of protection. Commencing guidance to shelter.
Come on, at least pick up your gun. Oh, that's something. Break time, rookie. Now the game is over. Maybe we'll get to play again sometime. Better hurry.
We've just received a page from our editor. She wants to talk to us from a public payphone. Every action in the occupation takes time, and an hour in the real world is an hour in-game.
Harvey, it seems as though Alex Dubois may have hidden some information in there which proves the Bowman Carson Group are intentionally inflating figures based around the Union Act. I'm sure Carla Berman may have a thing or two to say about those figures, since she's the one spreading them in her print media. Anyway, let me know what you find.
At the same time. Well, you can come over and take a look if you don't trust me. Yeah, alright then. No,
It's
I'm not
important
here
to be
find
quiet in an out-of-bounds area if you don't want to be spotted doing something you shouldn't. The characters of the occupation are perceptive and won't go easy on a
We
trespasser.
think it might be on a floppy disk, but we're not sure. You know, Alex, it could be anywhere. Well, for now, we're looking for a floppy disk. I'll let you know if that changes.
It looks as if Alex Dubois, the man accused of setting off the explosion, has lost a floppy disk with sensitive data on it. We need to find and print any evidence we uncover. Exploration is key to finding valuable information for your meetings, and a good journalist leaves no stone unturned.
No floppy disks detected.
In your life, you decide on what type of person you want to be, a normal citizen or a criminal. As a normal citizen, you will find plenty of jobs. For example, you can work as a taxi driver, a small farmer, be a police officer, and many more. And if you're tired of working for other people, you can also create your own business. If you want to be a criminal, you can start working as a drug dealer, by transporting drugs from other people, or go bigger by planting and cooking your own ones and then sell them yourself. And if you have a group of friends, you can join or create a gang, and then control different drug selling points that you will find in some cities. And if you want the money faster, you can rob shops and banks. And finally, with the money you get from all these jobs, you will have the option to spend it by buying clothes, cars, houses, and many more things. We have been working on this project for a few months, and a big part of the functions of the game are already done, but we still have work to do. And if we get the amount of money that we are asking for, we will be able to launch the game on Steam at the beginning of 2019. And with a bit of luck, have the first version of the game in October of this year. Thank you very much for your time, and remember that you can join our Discord or visit our website for more information.
began with the arrival of the elves at Alfheim. 4 unicorns, sacred creatures, were given to the elves by the goddess Morea. The legendary animals had become a part of the elves. It was an incredible and unimaginable power passing down through generations. At that very moment, a powerful evil energy had begun to grow. A witch coming from hell was reborn, and with her a terrible curse. One by one, the living beings began to disappear, began to die. The evil took the realm, and of the 4 unicorns, only one had survived. But a pure young elf refused to accept this fate. According to the elderly scrolls, she would be the only one able to touch the unicorn and free him and the elves from the curse. Together with her courage, beings of light began to emerge, joining this mission. And that is how the pursuit of eternity began.
Would you be able to distinguish a dream from reality? What if the dream is so real you can feel pain, anger, and love? The only way to know the truth is to wake up.
The faster we bleed this backwater planet dry, the faster we can get the hell out of here. I hate all of you. Looks like you've got company.
Let me tell you a story you might once see on some VHS tape and old school TV. It involves some drama in a crime of sort. It takes place in the good old Brooklyn, New York. So let's meet Jack Kelly, man of law and order, who in a line of duty has been framed for a murder, betrayed and demoted to a rank of beat cop. Now he wants to find out who set him up. So for poor old Kelly, things are far from sweet. Every day 9 to 5 he patrols the street with a gun and a baton in his beat cop blue tee. Has to deal with some boring ass everyday dudes. So he checks parked cars if they got good tires, placing lights and parking meters not expired. And if something ain't right, then he has to decide if he'll write a ticket or he'll take a bribe. Then he talks to people, making friends and foes, laying down the law everywhere he goes. Deals with some shop owners, locals in the mob, cause this is the part of the beat cop job. And from time to time, when a crime does happen, then he comes and does some premium beat copping. Gather statements and then get some clues. If you're guilty, know it, boy, you're gonna of his regular beat cop job. He still seeks the truth about who set him up, and he has to hurry. In this game, time flies. If he fails, his ending won't be very nice. Play it on your Switch, on your PS4, on your Xbox One. Well, the choice is yours. For a few damn bucks, help him clear his name in this pixel perfect indie beat cop game.